Baduka. The teddy bears are obviously on my head. I'm offended. I'm telling. Aw. Baduka, baduka. Baduka, 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 baduka. Baduka, baduka. Swear to God on my mama, stop playing with me. Fuck.
You gonna go ahead and get the blessing. Remember, he got potential though, bro. He got potential. He just need the guidance. He one of them niggas that had the light bulb on, right? But you still need direction. You can't just manifest the knowledge out of nowhere. You still gotta get pointed in the right direction.
Have some.
He too far gone. This nigga talking about YN. Your ass 54 game. You don't even know they gonna spam Unk on your group ass. Like you beyond Unk now, YN. Who you thought you was, though, bro?
Oh shit, am I live?
What are we going back?
Have I been rambling this whole time?
What we gonna go back? What we go back? What we back?
Comedy Shaman is back, baby, and the earth is flat, not round.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the program. I'm your host, Jesse PS. This is PodAwful TV Super Show. Welcome, everybody. Hi, henchman.
Hello.
Hi, Jesse.
By the way, this episode is sponsored by Liquid Death. Okay? This episode is brought to you by Liquid Death, our sponsor for the show. Hey, are you so ironic that you need your drinks to be ironic? Is that how fucked up your stupid retard life is? Liquid Death. Hey, are you a line cook with tattoos and a drinking problem? Liquid Death. Okay? This episode is brought to you by Liquid Death. You have BPD, you're a lady, Liquid Death. This is for you. How bad do you want to die? Liquid Death. All right? Now, I've never had Liquid Death before, but this episode is brought to you by it. All podcasts are brought to you by Liquid Death. This one's called Jared. I feel like you drink this. This just seems like a Jared sort of thing to have.
No, just the water. I don't drink the soda pop ones yet.
This is called Dr. Death. Okay, and it's apparently supposed to be like, it's supposed to taste like Dr. Pepper. All right, so thank you to Liquid Death for sponsoring this program. We're going to talk about Aaron Imholt here in just a second. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that tastes like Dr. Pepper if Dr. Pepper is made of shit and you wanted to fucking put a gun in your mouth. All right, anyway. Liquid Death. God damn, what is this? It's like, do they think Dr. Pepper is grape drink? A black guy would maybe love it. Like a black guy on a health kick. This is the closest thing a black guy on a health kick could get into is Liquid Death. He would never do it though. This is incredibly white coded. Only a white guy would drink something that says murder your thirst. Oh fuck, we're so fucked. All right, anyway. Hi, PodAwful, podawful.tv. We're live over there. This is a primo episode. Join us on the Pizza Fund in just a minute. We've got the live chat room over podawful.tv. Let's see what they're saying in the chat room. Heavy metal water is retarded. Yeah, and this has 10 calories. It's got 10 calories. What are the calories from? I don't know. From death.
The water.
Yeah, water. This tastes like fucking shit. That's a disappointment. All right, in some marketing room, hey guys, so like water gives life, right? So what if we name it the opposite? That'd be like really edgy and cool. Yeah, these are from the guys that brought you boxed water. When boxed water failed and they started sticking guns in their mouths, they said, you know what? Hang on a second. It worked. I don't know. Retards buy this shit. It turns out. Liquid Death.
And it's not cheap.
I don't even remember what it cost. They sent this one to me for free. I don't remember what they said it costs. How much is it?
It's twice the price of regular soda.
It's
ridiculous.
Twice the price and less than half the flavor. It tastes like absolute ass. It doesn't taste anything like Dr. Pepper. Maybe the other flavors are decent.
Twice the amount of water.
You know, they've got a Sprite ripoff one. They call it, sickle cell or something. I don't know. I don't know what they call it.
They call it helicopter crash.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, man. I don't like sparkling water, by the way, which is like retarded. Soda is sparkling water, but with flavors, right? But when you get rid of the flavors, all of a sudden it starts getting.
It's like poison. I hate it.
It tastes bad, right? I don't know what the flavor of carbon dioxide is, but it tastes like shit. Anyway, and probably it's probably a Chinese guy farting into a condom and they fill your water with it. I don't know how it works, but I guarantee you a Uyghur is involved. Speaking of taking it up the ass permanently, disgraced morning DJ arrested during sentencing hearing for non-consensual dissemination of sexual images.
Oh. Fake crime.
Fake crime. I agree, fake crime, but that fucking title alone is insane. I love they call him disgraced morning DJ. Now, this is, by the way, just to be clear, this is the only article I'm aware of reporting on the news. Hi, I'm the news. And it's by TV's Will Heron. This is like a guy who A-logs fucking Aaron Immel. It's crazy. And didn't I say this like a few months ago? The news is literally just A-logging people. Like that's essentially what it is at this point. We first noticed this when we had that episode with Scott where we were watching A Current Affair. And we had this whole goon on there. I can't even remember the guy. David Otto. Yep. He was basically styling himself to be the next Charles Manson. He thought he was the head of a band, and he was like hypnotizing women into doing his bidding and raping and stuff. Anyway, so A Current Affair, it's this Australian news magazine program, and they basically just turned this guy into their own personal lol cow. You know, like at the end of the day, whatever their news program is, they report on, I don't know, taxes being too high or whatever thing. At the end of it, they go, oh, and by the way, look over here. Look at this fucking cunt. Look at this goddamn retard. I swear to God, they talk like that on there too. It's crazy. They're like, so David Otto's being a fucking retard again. And then that's a whole segment on their show. And the news is basically just comedy podcasts at this point. So anyway, disgraced morning DJ, arrested during sentencing hearing for non-consensual dissemination of sexual images. By the way, totally consensual dissemination of sex, but the images are the problem. And then nobody can stop talking about this. You know, I put out on Monday, I announced the Aaron M. Holt mugshot t-shirt on the website.
F yeah.
PODAWFUL.shop. That was the old mugshot. They put out this new mugshot. Now I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And everybody's talking about this. It's red. This man has entered full-on red mode. Okay? And so in honor, we do have to enter red mode. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron M. Holt is now red mode. I don't know what it means, but it's not good. Here's what I do know. It's not good. So Aaron, he had court. He knew he had court. And I don't even know what it's about. Some like further sentencing thing. He kept saying, we're just wrapping it all up. I'm going to go in there and shake the judge's hand. By the way, I'm not kidding. He says this. He claims that everybody who works at the jail and everybody who works at the courthouse, they're fans of the toe. They're like, yeah, they watch the toe. Yeah, they're steel toe guys, he says, which is not possible. And
Bullshit.
even steel toe guys aren't steel toe guys. You know, like it just doesn't happen. So anyway, people are talking about red mode, and everybody's concerned what's going on with red mode. I hear Aaron, he's talking about he went to jail. He goes to the court thing, and then while he's there, they're like, you know what, just for good measure, let's arrest you again. Let's just book you and put you in jail for a few minutes. And so they did, like literally like 12 minutes he's in jail. He gives them $5,000. He goes, thank you guys for being such fans. Hey, donate that back to me. Let's hit that goal. The court hit their goal of $5,000 in bail, and then Toe was back out. So this is a big problem for me because I've been loving that you can just pay $50 to get away with dumb bitch crimes. And now it turns out it's $5,050, which is not, it's a lot less worth it at this point. So I'm going to have to make some apologies to several women out there who I've wronged. I'm so sorry. And please, let's not hit any goals tonight, okay? When it comes to any of that kind of stuff, please. I watched Aaron skate, and then, Patrick Melton, when he's not busy grooming Mersh, which is not an accusation of any other kind of thing. He's an adult man. Now, he was raped by a baby, but he isn't technically legally, he's mentally raped, but he is molested. He is stolen, molested, violate. He is an adult man, so you can't accuse me of saying anything bad by saying that. But there's an entire cabal at work, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing, by the way. You can like a cabal. There's an entire cabal at work of just trying to make sure Aaron Imholt suffers for being the worst podcaster.
Yeah.
Now, and I know how that comes off me saying that, like everything we've ever done to make Mersh feel bad and stuff, but we're not sending him to jail, you know. Patrick Melton, and I thought this was great, he flew out to Minnesota to watch Aaron suffer, and he went to Aaron's bar, Stoney's, the only local podcast, Stoney's Bar and Grill. We're sponsored by...
You want to hear a story
Yeah.
that no one would have?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a guy I talked to today that said Melton went into Stoney's and tried to buy a T-shirt. I forget what,
Yeah.
Chico or Cheeto, and he was denied, and he put up a little bit of a scene, and then they were like, pretty much go home, fatty.
Yeah, I saw some of that, and apparently the guy was like, yeah, I don't want a pedophile wearing my T-shirt. So it's like... I told you guys, I warned you, the blending of IRL and online, it is upon us. Phase 4 is upon us. This is happening. And so Melton was there. Rakeda was there. Presumably Kayla is there. I don't know. And it is funny too, because like this whole thing happens because Aaron is not allowed to mention Kayla, which again, you tell me I'm not allowed to say a thing, you're wrong. Okay, there's no man on earth who's allowed to say I can't say something. That's crazy. I'm sorry, it's right there in the one paper we care about. Okay, the Constitution. The people, those of you who've been whining about how you believe in God and stuff, you know, you're the ones who say this is a God-given right. Christ is king. Okay, well then let the man speak. So
Eat shit, prison dude.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck prison. Yeah, exactly. Fuck prison dude. So speaking of prison dudes, Aaron goes to jail. He goes to jail because, you know, again, like the guy's got a show. It's his job, like it or not. He takes super chats. They send in super chats. They all mention Kayla. So what's the guy to do? You know, but it's very funny. I like. It is this thing. It's the whole reason Aaron wouldn't show up on Pod Awful. He has been attempting to, if they had called me in as a witness instead of Aaron's mommy, which is what they literally did. Aaron's mom wrote a note to the principal to say, actually, he's good. If you'd had me in there, I'd have been like, I think he's tried everything to not talk about Kayla, because I've been trying to get him on the show for like a year and he refuses out of absolute fear. So all these like crazy tactics have been used to put him in jail, and now he's gone full red mode. And what turned the man red? What could have done it? It turns out, I think he got raped in jail. Okay, now I never thought, I've talked about red mode before. It really angers autists. They cannot stand red mode. There is an element where I look at this mugshot. I saw somebody say, he's always got that fucking smug smile on his face. Because remember the first mugshot, even the haters had to be like, not a bad mugshot. I mean, as far as mugshots go, it looks like he's fine, and that makes him even more mad. So you add that smug look and red mode together. People don't know how to handle something like that. Now, let me be clear. Why does he have the smug look on his face here? It's not because he thinks, it's another win for the toe. But he's never going to admit it. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our first official L for the toe. He did have to come on air today and be like, guys, I'm never talking about it again. And everybody starts checking their watch, counting down. But I think what happens here is, he knows the second this photo is, if he doesn't say cheese, like this is going to the internet. And I guarantee you, Aaron's sitting there saying cheese during this as well. The guy is like, okay, stand there, head up straight, looks directly in the camera. Aaron goes, cheese! And then he looks over here to that guy. There's no one there. But he's like, and he looks back at the camera and he goes, you're a fan, right? So you got to smile. I mean, you have to. In this scenario, you have to. When you know it's going online. Because think about what happens if you don't. Then you're Nick Rekieta. Look how fucking retarded that mugshot. He's got a black eye. He looks pissed. He looks like, if you look upset, if you look angry as an internet guy in a mugshot, what it reads as is the internet got me. Your mugshot looks like, it's like the internet put you there. And that's the way everyone will read it. So anyway, I put out that fucking shirt and I'm like, God damn it. Now we need an updated red mode version. I'm racking my brain. I go, what do I do? It'd be too hard to go in there and alter the color of his shirt on the mugshot. People have already been ordering the mugshot shirt. I don't want there to be another situation like the ape shirt where there's 5 different versions of it floating around out there. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to make a variant. Ladies and gentlemen, red mode. This is the red mode, another win for the toe shirt. This is available alongside of the original. It comes on a red shirt as well. And here's where I changed something. The original picture, Aaron was holding up his phone and showing off how good he did by showing a picture of Nick Rekieta getting kissed by Kayla and Ape. This time, it's got his new mugshot on it, which is pretty good. So you get 2 mugshots for the price of 1. It still has the notification on there. It says Stearns County Court. Hey, we're gonna need you to come back real quick. But now if you're not, and by the way, I knew there's gonna be autists out there who are like, I'm not wearing a red t-shirt. Red mode makes me mad. So this red mode shirt is also available in black. Okay, it's got the same.
I got the black one.
I don't normally do variant colors for the shirts, but same image, same double mug shot, but also available in black. Both shirts now available over at podawful.shop. There's the original.
Missed opportunity.
What's that?
For the black version of the red mode shirt, you should have made his face blackface.
Fuck!
Oh, boy.
Fuck! Okay. Oh, wait. Nick Rekieta in blackface. Do it completely.
Wow.
Flip everything. Flip the whole script. Anyway.
That brings it back around.
I'm sure they would let us print that one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll just tell. It's like when I got the Nick Rekieta doll made, and I just told them, no, that's what he looks like. So
Got vitiligo.
Yeah, no, he looks like that actually. So that'll work. Anyway, so yeah, apparently he got raped in jail. Check this out.
Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Here's the deal. Thank you all of you who sent the well wishes and the kind messages. There were a bunch of them. I appreciate it. You're very, very kind. If you want to talk about anything yesterday related or anything related to anything going forward, here's what I will tell you.
Black mode.
There are shitloads of people who are going to talk about it. Shitloads of people who are going to talk about it endlessly. Like it's all they have in the world. All right? I will not. I will thank everyone who sent me very kind messages. Thank you to Cheetos, who's an absolute G, I think superstar of the day. I have a big Weird Al concert I'm going to with my daughter on Saturday. I'm very excited. You want to watch some meme copium? Meme will talk about it. As far as I go, I told you yesterday I'm burying my past yesterday, and I have. I've buried my past as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, and everybody out there is with the shovels digging it back up as we speak. I told you, Aaron, you need to make your set the dirt where you bury yourself. I literally said this a couple weeks ago. You need to get yourself a fresh plot, and you need to kerplop inside of it. Bury the dirt over your head. Live with the earthworms. The dirt goes in the front, comes out the back instantly. You're made for this life. Here he is trying to you don't get to just bury.
We're moving on. Again, if you want
Who's we?
to talk about it, you are welcome to talk about it anywhere you want. If you
Oh, thank you.
send me money to talk about it, it will not get put up on the screen. It will not get read. If you came here to harass me about any of it, you're totally free to do that wherever you
Now people are going to be sending in super chats that are like an acrostic that spell out Kayla. They're going to fool him into putting it on screen.
want. My guys, just go ahead and get rid of them. We roll with the people who support us. We roll with the people who love the toe. And for me, I got a show to do.
Okay, but no, you don't. Because if you don't talk about this, bye-bye. Bye-bye all of the views. Bye-bye everybody. People only want to hear about this. Now, he did talk about it a little. He talked about going to jail. But again, his story of going to jail is like how fun it was and good for him it was. And then it became him feeling bad for the prisoners. Hey, you know what? Actually, it turns out this justice system just isn't really that good for the prisoners. It turns out. Now, I figured that out when I went to jail. I had to sleep on a cheese sandwich, okay, as a pillow. But Aaron's just now getting it. He only spent 15 minutes inside the jail, and he's now a prison reformist. I think I know why. In that 10 to 12 minutes, something horrific happened. Check this out.
Like, just get right on there. I got laid yesterday.
Okay. Well,
Whoa.
yeah.
Jail sex.
Yeah.
Did he say late or hard?
He
I
said
didn't hear.
late. I
So
think.
there's a right on there. I got laid yesterday. So there.
I mean, there's no.
Okay.
What else do you even say?
I
about
got
something like
excited.
That? That's
Very excited to see all of
Consensual, at
this.
that's what's going on with Aaron. And I got to tell you, Wheelchair Johnny is not taking this well. Okay, this has been very difficult for Wheelchair Johnny. Take a look at this.
Believe Chevy. If Chevy JB comes back and says he's in jail, I'll believe you. But
Yeah.
and even then, I don't think so. Fallen the Great says he's not on the roster, and I trust Fallen the Great. Fallen the Great is a person I've met in real life, gave me this fucking cowbell. There's something to that. So again, I'm sorry, you guys. Time to take my victory lap. You're all fucking wrong! Again!
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more copium. So while this was going on, Wheelchair Johnny's live. Everybody's telling him, holy shit, Aaron's back in jail. The mugshot is out. This has been added in post. The mugshot's not actually on screen there. Now, you might see this as well. Wheelchair Johnny now sits in some other woman's lap. So She controls him. Did he reach for the cowbell between her legs, by the way? So this has been, he's got guys in his chat who he trusts, and that one of them was like, I don't see his name in the list. So now it's another win for the toe.
Wow.
Cope and seethe because you can't fucking handle the fact that you can't admit, oh, a bunch of people were pieces of shit, but this guy has to be the worst. No, he doesn't. You're all taking a lap.
A thing, of course, that Wheelchair Johnny himself could never do. I would maybe avoid racing metaphors at all costs. So this has been really tough on Wheelchair Johnny. Obviously, he's financially supported by Aaron to the tune of $25 a week. Thank God we hit that goal, folks. Thank God we did it. Now, unfortunately for Johnny, it was so tough. He did find out during the show, once again, that in fact he was wrong. After telling everybody that he would admit when he was wrong, but he knows that it's everybody else who is lying to him, this happened.
Spoiler, I was wrong. Apparently, there, as you were saying, he is on the roster. I was wrong.
Yep.
I still don't care. I'm doing my own thing.
And he starts to cry. Okay, so...
Thank God he's got those new glasses.
Yeah.
You can see those fucked up eyes.
It's a good style. He should be blindfolded during a show. I'm afraid I might still catch a glimpse of those eyes have seen things. I mean, here's the deal. It's like Wheelchair Johnny. He's like a pet that's kept in a cage inside the steel toe basement. He's allowed to do a show every once in a while. And those eyes have witnessed things. Ape, Slam Piece, whatever the other one was. He's seen Aaron do horrific things. He's seen that Tarantula get up to some real shenanigans. PodAwful.shop. Get yourself a red mode or a regular Aaron Imholt mugshot t-shirt. And then, by the way, we got a lot of She-Man to cover here. This is crazy. The Shamania has grown so wild. Our Monday episode, we had 3 Mershes. Now we've got 2 Shaman. If you don't know Comedy Shaman, he's insane. He's the one who got my Vimeo taken down for the, that's what I used for the pizza fund. So he's a huge enemy of mine. And he is a methed out, crazy person who used to do a stream, took off for about a year. Now, Shaman's got, watch, by the way, the other Shaman episodes. They're insane. Shaman has, I'm going to just, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose it. I'm no Dr. Death. But I'm going to go ahead and diagnose him as having bipolar. Okay. He's got BPD, whatever a lady's got, essentially. He's got bipolar. You saw him at the beginning of the show there. He's a bit of a tweakist, if you will, a tweakster. And I believe he may have developed, with bipolar, what is it? You're manic depressive. There's basically, you got 2 personalities. And you vacillate between the 2 wildly out of nowhere. I believe these 2 manifestations of Comedy She-Man have physically split and altered themselves into the real world because She-Man is back. He's back on YouTube. He's back making videos. He's back going live on 2 different YouTube channels. And I can't figure out which one's which. I can't figure out what's going on. We're going to get into that once we're in the Pizza Fund. But before we do that, one more final update here. Destiny. Now, last time I revealed to you in the Primo episode that Destiny had blocked me in his chat room after I interviewed his son on the program. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been going around Twitter. This is viral news everywhere. Destiny has now blocked his own son on Twitter.
Wow.
This is real. This was tweeted out by, check this out, Yeet, okay, which is this account that basically does like H3 iDubbbz, Hassan news. I have a conspiracy theory that this account is run by H3. Maybe not by Ethan himself, but by someone under his employ. This account sprung up out of nowhere and they're just always at the, you know, they're the first to report on every little H3 thing. They basically just post H3's Instagram stories and stuff. I think this is his counterattack to the H3 snark subreddit. But anyway, Destiny blocked his son on Twitter. And then here's friend of the show, Nathaniel J. Bunnell the First. I love, that's so fun. Did I even notice that the first time? Autonomy, he calls himself. Calling himself the First because he's not, you know, he doesn't have the same name as his dad. My dad blocked me, Keck. And then he posted screenshot proof of the omni-liberal blocking him. This is all the direct fallout and aftermath of this poor kid appearing on my show. Now, this was not my intention at all. I'm not going to sit here and celebrate this. It's very funny. It's awesome. It's awesome that Destiny saw this, and clearly that's what's going on here. As the result of this, Nathaniel is now posting some really wild shit on Twitter. Some really, really wild shit on Twitter, okay? You know, I asked him during my interview, like, are you a groiper? And he said no. That might have changed. And again, you know, his dad's gay. He's got two dads, Destiny and Nick Fuentes. So now he's moving to the other home. You know, he's heading over that way. So that's just a crazy little update. I couldn't believe that happened. But I do want to say, Nathaniel, please make up with your father. Okay, whatever's got, don't hate your dad. Whatever you do, whatever has to be done to make that happen, don't hate your dad. That's bad. Please avoid at all costs.
I'm a killer gorilla.
All right, so let's get into some She-Man stuff. I'll just show you this here real quick. We've got two different channels going on. We've got Radio God. Okay, this is Radio God is one channel that popped up, and I think this is the older of the two. And then we've got at Comedy Shaman 444, aka Comedy Shaman Season 2. Now, this was the first channel to put content up, whereas the other one is a little bit older. And these guys are now battling it out for who will be the winner of being Comedy Shaman. We've got Dueling Shamanjos. There we go. Now, this guy, he's got two videos. He's gone live once. This guy, he's got two videos here. He's gone live twice. Who's the better shaman? Who's the more entertaining shaman? No matter who wins, we all lose. Because there's now double the shaman in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Dueling Shamanjos in the Pizza Fund, podawful.pizza. Join it. $12 level, get immediate access to this full episode over at podawful.tv and our other primo episodes, podawful.pizza.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
Tom Gully in chat says the Radio God one is the one with posts and copes about him.
That's true.
Tom Gully is now involved, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show on the PodAwful TV network. Podawful.pizza.
Anyway, check it out.
Yeah,
Podawful.pizza. Yeah, go ahead, Jared.
He posted on his community notes on YouTube the other day about Tom out of nowhere. It was really odd.
We'll check that real quick. Let's see what it says. Prayers for at Tom Gully show. He could use them right now. I don't even know what that's about. I don't even know what that's in reference to. I don't know why. We're going to explore. We're going to get deeper into this and figure it all out. Podawful.pizza. See you over there next time. All right, bye.
Sorry nigga. I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show.
This content right here
on the Pod Awful TV network
is Pizza Fun's own
podawful.pizza.
This shit is beefer. You're listening to Howdy Do with J. Crew.
Podawful.pizza.
We got shooters in these streets.
Nigga.
Okay, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, Liquid Death, the only soda that murders you for being gay.
Is this a cult if I ever heard one? Yes, it is. It's a cult. I mean, it's the cult of cult.